Can this total noob survive 10 raids? Ow. Are we gonna die in the first run? I'm going. We're dead. We're so dead. This was a huge mistake. Well, we're dead. And extract with some awesome loot. 10 raids, 1 noob, only 3 loadouts. Let's see how much this noob can earn. It's time to dominate the streets of arcraiders. Or so I thought. As we looted the first spot, we ran straight into the arc robots. And let's just say, it didn't go well. Ow. Oh crap, oh are we gonna die in the first run? It's killed us! Yep, that's me, a total noob, and we're off to a great start. Raid 2. Let's see if this goes any better. We started in the junkyard and immediately began looting, grabbing everything that wasn't nailed down. Mostly trash stuff because we had no idea what was valuable yet. Then we met our first raider. Yo, friendly, what's up?
Don't shoot!
Not gonna shoot, not gonna shoot. But we went about our own business, hoping they wouldn't turn and shoot us in the back. But as we left the junkyard, we stumbled across a light or a probe, something broken, and thought it might be a good idea to check it out. But it was a big mistake. It alerted the arc. Run, 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 run. We do not want to be targeted by the arc. We fought back. We're dead. We're so dead here. We should have just done this in first place. Come on, be destroyed. This guy will not die. What the hell is this? We're literally out of ammo. But soon ran out of ammo. And one drone had us pinned out. Our brilliant plan? Throw a little grenade and sprint like our lives depended on it in the other direction. And somehow, we made it to extraction. Come on, we almost got it! We almost got it! We got it! Holy moly, that was way too close. And survived raid 2. And we had earned 15.9k for this raid. We spawned in, and on our way to find a good loot location, we came across this crazy looking spider arc robot. You saw the intro, you can probably guess where this is going. We definitely do not want to be in this situation. This is crazy. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. He didn't see us, did he? He definitely seen us. I'm going. Yep, definitely not my smartest play. Did not want to be here. We're dead. We're so dead. This was a huge mistake. Well, we're dead. Literally, I do not know what I was thinking here. And that's where we met our end. That's 0 monies earned for this raid. After 3 raids, things are not looking great. Can raid 4 finally turn things around? We started back in the same location as raid 3, but thankfully, no spider bot this time. We made our way to the loot location we tried to get to last time, the testing annex, a medium value loot spot. Again, we grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down, prioritizing blue items, then green, then grey. While looting, we heard a noise, another raider. Were they friendly?
Don't shoot!
Of course they were. With our new friend, we looted as much as possible from the annex, and even found our first blueprints. Now we can craft smoke grenades, and maybe not die like last round. Our bags were full, so we decided to leave our friend and head to the extraction. The extraction zone was just outside the building. While waiting for the elevator, we ran into some arc robots. These guys haunt the extraction zone, but we're slowly learning to deal with them. Kinda. Luckily, our friendly raider had her back, taking one of the robots out while we made our escape.
Thanks!
We extracted safely with our blueprints. That's 22k earned this time, making some progress at least. On raid 5, we spawned back in the same location as the previous 2 raids, and we headed back to the annex. On our way there though, we heard some gunfire. Our raider was under attack by the arc. Can try help him? Need any help with the arc? You still alive? I'll come to help. But unfortunately, we were just a little bit too late. You good? I have a defibrillator. They were downed, and with no defibrillator, we couldn't save them. Oh my god, buddy, I'm sorry. But seriously, it would be a shame just to leave all our shiny loot sitting there, right? Of course we had to take it. But the annex was packed with more arcades. From rolly balls to turret dudes to tiny Peter Parker bots, but somehow, we took them all out. And looted the place as best we could, and headed straight back to that extraction zone. I don't even know how I'm sitting after that stair slide. And at the extraction, the Ark tried to ruin our day. But this time we were ready. And just like our friends saved us last raid, we ended up helping someone else to escape the chaos. Yo buddy, I'm friendly. You friendly? There we go. Wanna extract? Let's go. Let's get out of here. You ready? You ready?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go. And we both made it out alive. The tables have turned from being saved to saving someone else. We managed to earn 28.9k from this raid. Finally, a new drop. I was starting to think this game only had like 3 places to spawn. We decided to check out this spot on the edge of the map. It was called Pharmakai Outpost. No idea what Pharmakai means? But it sounded like it had good loot. Or maybe that was just the outpost part talking. And man, what a great freaking call. It had a gun case. And we cracked it open. Boom. Our very first blueprint. Holy moly. And I was hyped. We're ready to jump into some fights with other players. It was until we found this though. Okay, a legendary. Our very first legendary item. And suddenly I'm like, screw the fights, we're getting this thing out of here. We had no idea if it was even good, but it was our first legendary and that's all that mattered. The rest of the raid went smooth. We found up a busted robot stuffed with blue loot. And decided not to push our luck. There was no hero moves this time, and more importantly, no noob moments. We ended this one with 32.2k earned. 6 raids in, and things were finally starting to look up after that rough start. But the real question, could we keep getting better and keep our streak alive? We loaded back in, same spawn as raid 1. There was no arc this time, so we're already off to a good start. Our plan was to head back to the Pharmakai Outpost, the place that gave us our first legendary. Could the loot gods still be on our side? Turns out they kinda were. We got another blue Venenator pistol, a green shotgun too, and an epic grenade as well. Okay, this place seems kinda nuts, does it not? But there was no legendary this time, and that's fine, because it was time to get more involved. So we decided to check out a high volume loot spot, this Primark facility. As we entered, we heard noises inside. It was another raider. Yo dude, I'm friendly. You friendly? Hello? You there? What's up? Not gonna shoot. Not gonna shoot. Won't shoot. I'm coming through. I approached cautiously, making sure that they were friendly. How's it going? And they were. Any good loot around here?
Okay.
Okay. So we started looting areas that they hadn't touched. Until gunfire suddenly broke out. There's a war zone going down below. And me and our buddy headed outside to check it out and think we might have witnessed a murder. We tried to follow and investigate, but the person vanished, like my last paycheck. Are you gonna shoot us if we come in close? But we couldn't find the person, so we looted some more and I had my friends back and they had mine. But it was time to leave them behind in search of better loot. I might go check that out. See if we can find that. And in our search, we spotted one of those busted leg probe thingies from raid 2. And of course, I had to loot it again. And it definitely alerted the Ark once again. This time though, we were better equipped to take it on. Until this crazy ass rollerball decided to eat itself with me. There's no way. There's literally no way. I mean, it was crazy, wasn't it? However, the loot from the probe thingy wasn't that great. It wasn't even worth it, was it really? It was mostly blues and greens and not really worth it. We made it to extraction, mostly just pure Ark chaos, and we made ourselves 44k this time around. We started off and decided to check out a new place this time, the old battlefield. There were big, busted Ark bots everywhere, and we quickly learned you could loot them giant ass robots. But it was very dangerous to do so. Wait. What the? Ow, ow, ow. Still, we grabbed what we could from the area and moved on to another loot spot. And on our way, we heard gunfire. What's the shooting this way? Should we go investigate? Another raider fighting the Ark. I'm coming to help. Well, we were too late, unfortunately. I don't have a defib though. Robots had already downed them.
The safe window is closing.
Their shiny loot was just sitting there, and the Ark were circling like vultures. So of course, we did what our buddy old pal could. There we go. And we took out the Ark and scooped up their loot. Poor old buddy old pal. We've got a lot of stuff. That's a green gun. Holy moly. A bit later, we found this radio thing where we could call in a supply drop. And I thought, this is going to be insane. Yeah, no, it only dropped ammo, no epic gun, no legendary, just bullets. We spawned in late, so the extraction timer was already ticking down. We had to hover to the last extraction zone. And this might have been the saddest thing I've seen in these raids. As we approached the extraction zone, a raider was already fighting the Ark. Yo, if you're extracting, I'm gonna extract too. I'm friendly. I'm running in, buddy. But unfortunately, they managed to get down by these murder bots. However, they managed to crawl into the extraction zone and close the doors. But I'm pretty sure this rocket was meant for us, but it hit them instead. You still alive, buddy? Sorry, buddy. That one's on us. Raid 9 started, and the plan was simple. Head back to the outpost. Loot has been good there before, so we ran straight for it. Pretty quick, we picked up a green anvil pistol, and even found a blueprint for it. It was a solid start. Then mid-loot, a raider appeared at the entrance. He decided to shoot first, rather than talk. We traded shots, landed a lucky hit, and somehow won. Sorry, buddy. And that's the best line we could think of. It was really badass. No. 4 guns, full backpack, we could have left right there. But greed said otherwise, so we went looking for something better. While breaching another busted arc ball, one of these new rolly balls came flying at us. Ow. Seriously, what is wrong with these freaking psycho balls? Still shaking that off, another raider quietly crept up on us, standing right behind us, peeking in at our loot. They could have deleted me easily. Instead, I did the dumb thing and gave them a gun. There you go, buddy. Yeah, not my best idea, but hey, you've seen how these raids go. You're welcome. Just don't shoot me in the back. There you go. You can have the rest of that stuff. I'm gonna head out. By the time we reached extraction, yet another raider was pinned down by the Ark. But instead of fighting them, we jumped in to help. I'm just shooting the Ark. Clearing the bots so they could escape safely. Second one down. You should be safe now. It was a full circle moment, like back in Raid 4, where a friendly raider helped us extract from this exact position. And now we were the ones returning the favor. Both of us made it out alive. Not gonna shoot, I'm here. And walked away with 38.3k. For once I was actually feeling a little less like a noob. Maybe. From a rough start to slowly getting better with each raid. Our total is now above 210,000. But the big question is, can we reach 250,000 in our final raid? Let's find out. Raid 10 had started and our plan was the same. Hit the outpost and grab ourselves a gun. However, we scored ourselves another blueprint. Janie, this place was a gold mine for blueprints. But this time we wanted to check out the dome area, another high volume loot zone. But it was far away, and with lots of stops for loot breaks, we only arrived with 10 minutes left on the clock. And as we stepped inside, we ran into another raider. Yo, what's up? You friendly? Or you enemy? And in the midst of trying to figure out whether we're going to fight or be friends, the Ark bots attacked, making us team up and clearing them out together. Yo, what's up? You okay? You need shields? And suddenly, we only had 8 minutes left to loot. As I left a friend and moved to the next building, we got spotted by a big, massive robot. Oh god, we're dead. Pinning us down with more drones arriving. The time was slipping away, and the extraction zones were closing. We still had over 500 meters to run to get out. And while the Ark was distracted, we decided to make our way there with only 3.5 minutes left. And we can run 3 minutes. Make our break time. We got a long distance to go. 500. We might not make this. We're not making this. There's no way we're making this. We got 2 green. But then the greed kicked in. We heard a probe nearby. There's a probe there as well. I really want to loot it, which could push us over that 250,000 total. Is there any way we can loot it? 2 minutes. So we had to loot it. I have to be greedy. Come on. 90 seconds. Over-encumbered, racing against the clock, 85 seconds left. We still had 190 meters to travel. Still not sure if we're going to be able to get out. We'd reached extraction with just 30 seconds left on the timer. Literally the last few seconds. We had to call the doors. As we were waiting, the timer reached the last 10 seconds. Come on, 10 seconds. Let me in, my friend. And it was ticking down. 7, are we dead? With no signs of the doors open. Come on, let me in. As the timer hit 0, we heard a massive explosion. Are we dead? Come on. There's no way. And it seemed like all hope was lost. Come on, Hatch. And then all of a sudden, the doors began to open. Hatch is open. We'd made it. What the hell is happening right now? Nothing's on the map. And what a way to end the final raid. I'm getting out of here. That was it. 10 raids, 1 noob, only 3 loadouts, and we had earned 44.1k in the final raid, bringing us over 250,000. Not bad for noob, right? Wait, guys, someone let me know. Is that good? Guys? Really?